I'm in my zone, I'm feeling it. Stop blowing my buzz, quit killing it. So buy another round and try to shut us down about an hour ago. But we still in this bitch, we still in this, we still in this bitch, we still in this. We just turn the shit up loud and buy another round and try to shut us down about an hour ago. But we still in this bitch. I pull up in that automatic cook up. Be rich, pull up in that rooster till we wake the fucking hood up. Got all these pounds of ganja, I work out, I'm doing kush.
What made you decide to go into the male exotic business?
My friends took me out one night. They said, you know, we went out to a girls' night, and I went to a club, and I met this guy. He had just started dancing too, and we became best friends. We hit it off like from the start. And I went to one of his shows. I met him, and the lady was kind of like pushing him off to give him his money, and he was like, "You get the money?" And I was like, "Okay, I'll get it." And I wasn't even 21 at the time, so I kind of felt kind of nervous to get into the club. But I got in, I got his money, and headed to him. He was like, "We're gonna do this every week." And I was like, okay. So I went from working, doing just that, to the door, to running the lineup, picking the guys up, dropping them off, to actually one day the owner of the club said, "I think you can do this." And it went from there.
What has been the hardest part of being the CEO of The Body Shop?
The hardest part has been just trying to maintain a lot of relationships. Different friendships that you have with people. You know, they want to see you as just feed when sometimes you always in business mode. That's a hard thing too. Trying to keep track of not always being in business mode, trying sometimes just to go off and relax, because when I'm at one show, I'm already planning the next show in my head already. I have a flyer for it ready to go up before we exit the door. So just being able to keep a balance.
If you could tell your younger self something like when you were starting in the game, what would it be? Any regrets?
Yeah, I have some regrets. I got some friends who are no longer friends, and I got some associates who I don't associate with anymore. But, you know, I regret some of the people and certain things that I've lost in my lifetime throughout the game with Male Exotic. I've had friends who I've lost to, you know, death in Male Exotic, just because, you know, the way things happen. But, you know, at all times, you know, losing a friendship is not something that you look forward to, but it's been some where jealousy sometimes come into play, and that never works well in business or friendship.
What's the worst rumor that you've ever heard about yourself? Was it true?
The worst rumor I ever heard about myself. Okay, so one being the fact that, you know, you don't pay your dancers, so don't go to her event because she's not going to pay you. Or she's involved with that dancer because he's getting a lot of promo. Those are probably the two biggest ones that I've heard. She's either involved with a dancer or she don't pay her dancers. And if I wasn't paying them, would they come back or want to come back? You know, it's a lot of times you get that agreement, but if it was anything where we had an agreement and you didn't get paid, then if that was the rumor, they wouldn't come back. That's been like the
and they keep coming back.
And they keep coming back.
So
they want to come back,
right.
But you know, you keep hearing that. And then the other one is involved as far as me wanting to actual, you know, am I dealing with any of the dancers? I mean, that's just a lot of times what everybody just believes because they see the personality, they see the interaction with you and the guys. So a lot of times they're just fishing for something. But, you know, I have guys, it's a difference because I have guys that I work with that I manage, that I promote, and then I have guys that I just, you know, promote for the show. So it's a difference in that too. So it is a little bit of different promotion that way. But the Body Shop, we don't just put up in the groups, in the pages, Male Exotic Entertainers. We put men who are sexy. It's about that. It's about the yes, God.
Yes, God.
He's gorgeous. So it's a difference. You know, we put some of everything up, and then there's, you know, there's also the dancers. People gonna talk about you, but you know, the conversation, them talking about you, it's okay. I mean, the higher the level, the bigger the devil. So the more they talk, I mean, just it's revenge ain't always it. It's, you know, I get better.
Killing with success.
Yeah, killing with success.
You have been called the best female promoter in the game. Do you honestly believe you have any competition in the bag?
No, I don't feel like, you know, I don't feel like anybody's doing what we're doing. I feel like the body shop is set apart from all of that. We're laying a blueprint, and I haven't seen that done yet. You know, it's a different feeling when you leave a body shop show than when you leave any other type of show. We don't do a club. We're doing a production where we want you to feel that electricity when you leave. It's like, girl, I just had an orgasm. I walked out of the situation. So yes, you know, no, I don't feel that there's any competition right now.
Okay. If you could describe like a body shop event in 5 words, what would it be? Go.
Mesmerizing. It's gonna be excitement. Intoxicating. Tantalizing. When you're coming to my show, you're gonna feel like you're coming to a concert.
So, what should someone expect coming to your event that, let's say, has never been to a male exotic show or may have been to one of the little smaller club strip shows before? What should they expect when they come in your doors, and how are they gonna feel when they leave?
If you came unhappy, you leave unhappy. But I think when you come to a body shop event, you're coming in with your girls. It's that actual ladies' night that Missy Elliott was singing about. It's that actual night of, you know, entertainment. It's not just you coming in. I've seen a whole bunch of guys take their clothes off and get naked and was shaking around. That's not what you're gonna see. You're gonna see some real live entertainment. You're gonna see some men knowing what to do and how to do it and make you feel like a woman and that queen that you are for that entire night.
Never the one packing the gun. Got some other raw chicks for that. Lay that ass flat. I be the one choking